Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing today? Well, I was informed about this, so I'm going to report it. Yes, I did read a little bit about it, so here we go. What you are hearing about Transnet, okay? Now, Transnet, let's get this out of the way first, okay? Transnet SOC, okay, Limited, is a large South African rail, port, pipeline company headquartered in Carlton, that's Carlton, Center in Johannesburg, okay? It was formed as a limited company on April 1st, 1990. A majority of the company's stock is owned by the Department of Public Enterprises, or DPE, of the South African government. Okay. Now, as you may have heard by now, I don't know. Okay. But Transnet has declared force majeure over the cyber attack and the sabotage. Now, we have spoken about force majeure, I don't know how many times. Okay. This is not in the United States of America. This is in South Africa. But I did speak to TRISH about this, okay? And this is what she had to say. Transnet is covering their behinds, so they don't have to pay their bills right now. Look up who Transnet is, and that's exactly what I did, okay? It will still have a cascading effect because now other companies will go out of business because Transnet will not pay their bills. It's guaranteed to trickle, and it may not be a trickling effect that it may be cascading, okay? So she also said, think about everything that recently happened in South Africa. It's not a shock. Their president was, or shall I say, met his demise, okay? The people are in a total uproar with riots, and force majeure, being a French term, is a way to get out of contracts, whether they be for payments or for services that are to be performed. So, with that being said, get your coffee and let's get into it. Transnet said today, Tuesday, significant progress had been made to restore its IT systems after declaring a force majeure at key container terminals disrupted by a cyber attack. It is expected some applications may continue to run slowly over the next few days while monitoring continues. All operation systems will be brought back in a staggered manner to minimize further risks and interruptions. Now, the person that said that is Ayanda Shezi. Ayanda is Ayanda. Shezi is Shezi. At the ports, each container terminal has communicated its transition plan from manual operation to the full Navis-driven operation. The terminals are berthing vessels as planned and facilitating loading and discharge operations with the shipping lines. She also said this: a force majeure communicated by Transnet port terminals on July 26 to customers covering the period from July 22nd is expected to be lifted soon. The logistics and port operator, which initially told customers there was a problem with some of its IT applications, suffered its IT system, websites, and Navis container terminal operating system going offline last Thursday. Times Live reported at the time that a memo to staff said the terminal computers had been hacked. Transnet did not disclose the cause of the disruption in a statement on Tuesday. Okay, Trish just texted me again. She said in their case it is both, and if their boats stay dockside because of this FM or force majeure, well then the supply chain just got hurt a lot worse than didn't it? Okay. A force majeure means unforeseeable circumstances had prevented a person or entity from fulfilling a contract. Well, we know that. We know what force majeure means, okay? Why do we know what that means? Because I have explained it to you. Trish has explained it to you many, many times, okay? And yes, this Friday, we will talk about it again, okay? Why will we talk about this again? Well, because obviously, once force majeure is declared, regardless if it's in another country or not, like she said, it's like a cascade effect. It's going to happen in other places, okay? Now, Reuters reported today that a document sent to customers dated Monday, so yesterday, said the force majeure would affect container terminals in Durban, that's D-U-R-B-A-N, not sure how to pronounce this, Ngqura, not sure how to say this one either, Gqeberha, and Cape Town, due to an act of cyber attack, security intrusion, and sabotage, which has disrupted normal processes and continues to persist. The disruption raised concerns that more than 55,000 employees would not be paid on Tuesday, which is today. Shezi, however, said the salaries of employees were processed on schedule. There was never a doubt that we will not honor our obligation to our employees. Business Insider reported on Tuesday, today, that ships had started to bypass South African ports after Transnet declared force majeure. Now, South African Transport and Allied Workers Union Deputy General Secretary Anele, that's A-N-E-L-E, Kiet, confirmed staff were paid on time. Gavin Kelly, who is the CEO of Road Freight Association, said the situation became more desperate each day as they could not clear ports to get exports out and imports in. This will again cause huge delays and backlogs at the ports and will also have an impact on our desired status as a country through which other countries would want to move their imports and exports, Kelly said. We cannot get cargo in and out of the ports. More than 88% of land freight is moved by road. The backlog is growing day by day. This is another reason for importers and exporters to use non-South African ports. Shezi said they would continue to work directly with shipping lines to facilitate maximum import evacuation and further exports planned for future vessels. Gavin Kelly also said we cannot get cargo in and out of the ports. Okay, he just keeps saying we can't get them in, we can't get them out. Can't get them in, we can't get them out. Okay, so that's a given. Okay, so controls have been developed in conjunction with the shipping lines and South African Revenue Services, or SARS, S-A-R-S, Customs Division to ensure safe clearance and evacuation of each container, she said. Now, the business continuity plans have enabled Transnet Freight Rail to continue utilizing manual backup operations and run trains as planned. We wish to assure stakeholders and customers that all processes followed allowed for safe operations of trains. We have requested customers with cross-border traffic and where the SARS clearance process is applicable to submit hard copies of the SARS clearance documentation with their consignment noted at the order entry office terminals. This will assist in the manual system application to authorize the departure of trains. Oh, okay, here. Let's see. And then Trish just texted me again and said, please make sure people understand what the company is and that it's not U.S. government declaring force majeure, which I already did. I don't want there to be a mistake on that. Well, obviously not. Like I said, this is not in the United States. This is South Africa. So I wanted to get this out there to you, okay, because force majeure has been a topic of discussion many, many times on this channel, and I felt it important to get this out to you, okay? So if anything else comes about on this subject, you know that I will always cover it, okay? I love you. I'll see you in the next one. You stay safe, stay positive, keep prepping, and as always, fearless. Bye.